Welcome back to Straight Report on Alpha 106.5. I am mccarthy&graham as our number the first. Yeah, the truth must be told, and let's start by saying that truly there is hunger in town. We acknowledge that, yeah. But when we take a look at circumstances, the horrific circumstances that lead a lot of youths into crime, you marvel. But that is never an excuse, though. Some youths have come of age, to see that some of the elderly people who have been advising them on morals, who have been pointing them to the right direction, are dying in penury. Most of them, it's a fact, are dying of hunger for upholding true values, for upholding true principles of life. I like the fact that we are success-oriented people, that we love success so much that we insist on everybody becoming successful. But why are we not interested in the growth of individuals who demand a lot of success from? And most of these crimes is not just because of hunger. It's also about greed, about not being contented. Everybody wants to meet up and show off that they are really something that they are not. So there goes greed. This is also about envy because of the unhealthy competition we engage in. Death rate at its peak, even before COVID-19. Crime rates at its peak. We have a lot of people in the society living double life, a decent life, and like you have a decent life in the afternoon and crime in the night. This is also a fact, but as a journalist, as the conscience of this society, where the sound of my voice is being heard right now, are we now cannibals? Is this the way it has to go now? There is something called night watch, neighborhood night watch. It is popular in the Western world, where individuals in our society or in a society or street gets together to organize a kind of watch over their neighborhood. Now, what would this look like here? In the neighborhood watch, you always find the unscrupulous element. The person doing the crime, he will also be part of the neighborhood watch because they will have to watch the neighborhood watch themselves because of their activities. Brothers and sisters, what I'm saying in essence is that no matter what the factors could be, a change of mind as a people could reduce what we complain about. A change of mind, a change of activity, a change of the way we aspire things, could be it could be a problem, or could be could change like that thing we complain about if we touch our hearts and decide that really we want to make these changes. Sometimes we find it very difficult. Like when I said the things I said about having a double life, how can we really tell who and who is getting at us in our society? How much do you know your neighbor? So we're talking about security challenges here. So how much do you know your neighbor? With all that said, this is how I'll call it a day on this edition of Street Report on Alpha 106.5 FM. Remember that I am mccarthy&graham as our number the first. Next Friday will be another day, another wonderful day. Right now, I'm leaving you in the hands of Tu Baba, and it says, frenemies, Lord, save us from all the frenemies in our society. So we know exactly what we're doing, how we're putting our society together, how we are developing our society. It is Street Report. 106.5 is the dial. Alpha Radio, mccarthy&graham as our number the first is out of the building. I'll see you next week. Have fun.